clothes washed. When I was in Medellin, I've been doing the Stairmaster for quite a bit. I don't know what they had in their Stairmaster, but I sweat so bad. My clothes stink so bad. So I'm going to get my clothes washed here while I'm at Selena, Cartagena. And yeah, I filled this form with all the pieces of clothing that I have and then put it in this bag. Here is what the form looks like because they send it to a different place. I've gotten my stuff done or my laundry done at a Selena in Guatemala and they didn't have me do it, but apparently in Colombia and Cartagena, this is what we do here. So what you have to do is list like what you have, and they have it in English and Spanish, and you put how many of each you have so that they can keep track of all of it. And I put the price, I think she said it's like 38,000 pesos. So we're going to do that now because baby, them clothes stink. Like they need to be washed immediately. I'm disgusting. Ugh. Good morning. It is Monday and we are in Cartagena about to start co-working for the week. I'm all dressed and ready for the day, but before I get my 9 to 5 day started, I have to send a few pitches for 2024 for Sojournies, as well as a quick 15-minute call for a talk I am doing on Thursday. Because your girl is busy, and what I learned from being in Medellin is that I need a day to kind of do all of the most pressing admin things that I have to do for the week so that I can be focused on remote working and traveling and capturing all of my adventures for you all. So once I do all of my laundry tasks and send a few emails, I'm gonna go downstairs to then drop off my laundry and see how much it costs for co-working. I'm probably gonna pay for the week because I'll be here for the entire week. All right, off to the call and the emails. But it'll be this building, yes. Okay. I have a portion, okay. So we may be speaking. All right, let's take the laundry down. Hago después. Gracias. Quiero una semana en coworking también. Hoy hasta viernes. ¿Y cuánto es? Okay, I am officially in Selena's co-working space. I ended up being up on the rooftop a bit longer just because the view was so pretty, but now I am officially in the co-working space and I really like it. It is a bit hot up here, so as I was walking up I could tell that the air kind of stopped once you got to the top because we are kind of on a top floor, like not a rooftop per se. I hear some people. Not on a rooftop per se, but we are on the highest floor, so I don't think the air reaches up here. So I am in one of the phone booths, which I've worked at other co-working spaces. I think in the Panama City Selena in Casco Viejo, I also sat in their phone booth there, and I really like the phone booth for when I am going to take some meetings, which I have 3 more meetings to get through this afternoon. So I'm gonna kind of hunker down, get some stuff done so that I can enjoy my evening in Cartagena, maybe find some good food or a nice restaurant to go to end my day. And I have some excursions and things planned for the rest of the week. But as I mentioned earlier, when I was in Medellin last week, I was very overwhelmed, and so I wanted to make sure that I had a day for just relaxation and working, and today is that day for me. So we're gonna get to the work that has to be done. Got a few more things to check off my list for the day. So yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, but I feel like that's like the running thread between all of the conversations. that I've had too. So it's early. I don't know what time it is. Let's go to the gym today. Back in the room, it's about 7 o'clock, so that was pretty good time, to be honest. I was on the Stairmaster for like 50 minutes, and that's pretty much my entire workout. I did have some issues because in Medellin, in order to get into Body Tech, I had to just put my passport number with a P in front of it, and here apparently I have to put the P and then the letter on my passport and then the numbers too. So it was a bit confusing, but we got it figured out. So now I know for when I go for the rest of the week. But yes, it's only 7 o'clock a.m. So I'm about to shower and I should be ready for work by 9, like a pro. So I am well fed and ready to continue the rest of my day after lunch. But one thing I was thinking about at lunch was safety. And this is something that a lot of folks have kind of warned me about being in Colombia. It's like, it's not safe for you to be a woman, let alone a black woman. Like, you need to be careful. And all of that is true. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a guy who was following me on my way to my restaurant. Mind you, it is literally around the corner. If you look at what I'm wearing, right? I'm wearing a tank top, I'm wearing a skirt, my legs are out, got some cleavage, my arms are out, etc. And something I remember seeing on TikTok was like, you need to dress modestly when you're in Colombia. And all the comments were like, it doesn't matter if you dress modestly or not. As a woman, you're probably going to be catcalled regardless. And that is very, very real. I find that a lot of the safety tips, even sometimes I fall prey to this as a travel creator trying to be inclusive for like safety. And it's a black woman who travels solo. But it's really hard to give safety tips because no matter what you wear, someone can decide, you know, maybe to harm you or, you know, to catcall you or something like that. And thankfully, nothing has ever happened to me at all on my travels, whether I was in the US or abroad. But I was just thinking about how a lot of the safety tips, like, they're so circumstantial, and like I know people want to know those kind of things, and I am going to do a video on just safety in Colombia and things you should be mindful of. However, at the end of the day, we can't really control that. And it's very frustrating as a woman, as a black woman at that, to come to that reality as I was eating my ceviche. But it's true. I'm here working remotely, doing what I've always wanted to do, what I've dreamed of, and yet I still have to deal with the things like being catcalled and not walking around at night. Like, I have a street food tour tonight after work, and I was looking to see if I should Uber or walk, and technically it's only a few minutes away. But like, I got catcalled around, like going around the corner. I'm just conflicted. Like, there really is no safe place for women, and it's annoying. And I say Cartagena as a whole is like unsafe, or Colombia as a whole is unsafe. Like, I can't make that generalization. I've only been out of my hostel from working a few times, but it is just annoying to have to deal with the catcalling I deal with in the US and also deal with it in other places and other languages too. Okay, so that's my remote work rant for the day. Just being, I guess, like a solo digital nomad kind of rant for the day. But yeah, let's get back to work. I have a street food tour tonight that I'm really excited for, so I'm gonna focus on that and finishing up my day and not let the catcalling get to me. For assistance, I think will come into my office hours next Monday.
If you're incoming, you can ask whatever you want.
1, 2, 3.
Salud!
Salud!
Well, good morning. It is 6:43 in the morning. It is Wednesday, and I'm supposed to be on my way to a photo shoot in Cartagena, but it got canceled due to the weather. So I guess we're starting work early. On the docket today for work, it's really much a work day. I've had a lot of meetings the past few days. So today is purely just, I think I maybe have 1 or 2 meetings, getting some stuff done. And then I have a cooking class this afternoon, which will be inside. So hopefully it does not get canceled. But that's what I have on my schedule for the day. And yeah, I guess we just gonna start work now.
One of my most asked questions is, what do you do as a remote social worker? I work on the social work research side. So while many people assume social workers can only be therapists or work in foster care or CPS, I actually work for a research and evaluation consulting organization. So I evaluate the programs that many social workers lead.
In the corner, so you can have this space.
Forma de masaje.
Gracias.
Thank you, baby, for that. And hello, everyone. Again, I'm Sojourner. I can't see you all, but I know you're there. Every job is a climate job. I think everyone also has a climate story. I have about 3,000 people, 3,000 social workers on my email list who are looking for remote social work jobs in general.
After one last lunch across the street to indulge in one of the many whole fish I have eaten and love in Cartagena, I said goodbye to my remote social work week here. I truly had an incredible time, and I'm so thankful to be able to have the privilege to work remotely, to explore the culture after hours. And I truly think that if you are a social worker or someone in a helping profession, figuring out how to work remotely has been the best decision ever. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay curious.